Everyone, and welcome to this speedrun of Fantasia for the Genesis. As you can hear, this is a wonderful game that has wonderful renditions of classical tunes. And before we start, so this game was made by Infogram, published by Sega. So after making Castle of Illusions, Sega thought, hey, let's have more game based around Mickey, and they asked Infogram, this French developer, to make this game. And this game is probably one of the worst platformer for the Genesis, in my opinion. And one of the reasons is what I'm about to explain to you. So here we go. This is part of the manual. The way this game works is that you need a certain amount of points to complete each stages. The way the manual presents that to you is that it tells you can also just collect notes, except the notes that you collect give you points. And if you can look at this, for instance, it tells you the water world in normal requires 5 notes, except the notes will give you 40,000 points. So this is nonsense. You don't need 5 notes. And the way things are balanced, items gives you more points as you progress. And the way it's balanced is that the normal difficulty is actually easier to clear in terms of points. So it's really confusing. Also, I have to do a lot of math during the run because... Oh, let's put back some music back on because it's just wonderful. Yeah, something as well to know is like for the first stage I'll need 100,000 points. For the second one I'll need another additional 140 points. If in the first stage I get 110,000 points, the game will think that will keep in mind that I already have 10,000 points in advance, so I won't have to collect as much in the next one. Except if I go over 120,000 points, it resets the scoring, and actually I have to collect the whole 140,000 points. So it means that this whole manual is just kind of useless. You have to do math while doing the run, so you'll see me taking different paths based on what happens in the run, because I might not have enough points. Okay, so with that, let's get started. The big aspect of the speedrun, as you'll see probably right away, is that there's a glitch with the scoring system. If you grab an item like right on the edge, right below while bouncing, you create a glitch that gives you more points, and that's something that we'll try to use throughout the whole run. And yeah, let's get started because I already took a bunch of times. So in 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah, the orchestra is preparing itself. You are about to hear a rendition of The Sorcerer's Apprentice by Paul Dukas. Here we go. So as you saw, you might have noticed there's loads of points that appear right next to that object. That's because I messed up the scoring system by bouncing right at the edge. Unfortunately, this star it gives you health. From time to time, it will stay put, and you have to use the glitch on that star to be able to get loads of points, and that's the fastest strat. But the way it moves, it's random, and unfortunately it wasn't nice with us today. Right, we're going to collect our first notes. Notes are great because they give you 40,000 points and they make you invincible. Fastest way to move around in this game is by bouncing on enemies. Jumping, it takes a bit of time to start a jump. You have like a 2 seconds delay between the moment you press the jump button and Mickey actually jumping. Okay, I need to be careful. So when you land on moving platforms like that on the water, you will always land in the water first, and then you'll see that Mickey is actually fine. Let's not land on this chest, otherwise I'm being sent back to the beginning of the level, because this is one of these games that like messing with you. Right now, movements of the items have not been nice, so I'm going to have to go through additional areas. Some of these platforms as well, they can just fall right away the moment you land on them. This game loves doing that, like having items that look similar behave in completely different ways. I'll try to not take too much damage because I need at least 5 health points. Okay, I messed up. That's alright. This game is a nightmare to navigate. It's a game I like to play for some reason, but I don't enjoy grinding it because it's so nerve-wracking. Oh, come on. Yeah, something as well about this game. So when you bounce on the enemies, you need to bounce on them by holding down, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, at least we got the glitch there, so I've got 84,000 points. Let's go to this bonus area. And I'll try to do the glitch as well here. Let's go. Yeah, we got it. So that's another 12,000 points right there. I'll need to go to another secret area. The great thing with glitching the stars is that you get loads of health, since those are supposed to give you health. Okay, and sometimes when you land on objects, they don't give you the points that you're supposed to get, and that's exactly what happened there. So it's wonderful. This game is not broken at all. Okay, that's not too bad, not perfect. The goal as well is not to go over 120,000 points, otherwise I won't have enough for later on. Did I say that when I don't have enough points, I have to replay the whole level again? This is something that could happen in this game, and actually we're not done yet. I just thought I had some split. And now you are about to hear The Rite of Spring by Igor Stravinsky. It is kind of a masochism marathon, at least for this game. It's like this game, I can't explain why I like it. Listen to this. This is wonderful. Okay, we're going to go through this bonus area. Yeah, and sometimes you don't get hit by enemies if you bounce from another one right below. It's just weird. This game is completely broken. I've read that apparently Roy Disney, the nephew of Walt Disney, when he learned that this game was being made, he didn't want any. Apparently, Walt Disney didn't want to have any merchandising side projects related to Fantasia being made, because it was too secret. And so apparently they pulled all of the copies of the game after its release. I don't know if it's serious, but I can believe it. I mean, this is probably the worst way to be introduced to classical music, which is what's kind of the point of Fantasia. Alright, so I'm going to pick up these because in the previous level I didn't get as much points as I hoped. Ooh. Okay, oh, so yeah, the star glitch, so I'm going to pick it up twice. Also, platforms sometimes are there, despite not appearing at all. The patterns as well of everything, it doesn't make sense. It's almost impossible. Casually, you don't understand what's happening on screen. It's wonderful. All right. And now, in the air world, you'll have a rendition of the Pastoral Symphony No. 6 by Ludwig van Beethoven, but also the Nutcracker Suite by Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky, and the Dance of Hours, and I don't have time to read who made that. Alright, this level, casually, is a full nightmare, because well, you see, look at the patterns of everything. Some platforms are completely invisible. You just have to jump and hope for the best. These bubbles, you just get stuck in them and you have to throw a spell to be able to get out. Otherwise, you just stay in them. This is a level that I might do twice, because if I mess up the glitch with the points at the end, well, I won't have enough points and I'll have to play through this again. So yeah, here we go. This is my life. This is how I enjoy classical music, and that star decided to go the other way, come back. If you've seen Fantasia, at least all of this art is really out of Fantasia. It's like you can recognize a lot of stuff. Each level is based on a specific section of Fantasia, and this cloud falls down for some reason. Going to wait a little bit, jump right away, pick up this note, makes us invisible, and we can bounce on that star to move on. Here we need to use this enemy, and that didn't work. So what can I do? I'm not sure what can I do. I think if I go back down, it's going to respawn, because going back up here is a nightmare. This is this game for you. It's like, it's really not clear what you're supposed to do. Because, yeah, this bubble goes down, because that's fun. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. I'm not sure what can I do. Let's try to go a little bit down. It might reset that enemy, and we might be good afterwards. If it doesn't, I think I just have to rush for that bubble on the right side. Yeah. So I have to rush for this. I get hit twice, because this is how this game is made. I can't skip this thing, because otherwise I won't have enough points. No! I mean, at least you get the full experience of this. I mean, if I managed to do this section properly, you would have thought, oh, this doesn't look that bad. But here we go. Come on, go up. Okay, it breaks right away for some reason. We're going to take a death, and that way I'll have enough points to do it. Come on, kill me. Ah, Fantasia. This is it wasn't like the Fantasia 2, so that was called Fantasia 2000. It's really based on the first one. It's like, this was made because the VHS to Fantasia. So Fantasia, the movie, was a commercial flop. It didn't work in theaters. But when they released Fantasia on VHS, it worked really, really well. And so they decided to make a game adaptation out of it without telling Roy Disney. And afterwards they decided to make Fantasia 2000, which is like a modern version of Fantasia. Originally, Fantasia, the idea behind Fantasia was that they would make updated version of the movie over the years. It was a project that was supposed to keep going. It wasn't just one version of Fantasia. It was supposed to get a new one constantly. The only thing that you get in Fantasia 2000 was in the original Fantasia is the section with Mickey, so the sorcerer's apprentice. Here we go. This is how you're supposed to do this. Casually, it's a nightmare. And this is the glitch that I was supposed to do to get enough points, but I messed it up. So anyway, we'll have don't go down. Here we go. I love, but I hate this game. Okay, and the next level is going to be hell. So you're going to have the music. It's going to be A Night on Bald Mountain by Mozoski and Toccata and Fugue in D minor by Johann Sebastian Bach. Unfortunately, you don't get the... I forgot the name of the monster at the top of Bald Mountain. No, he's in Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, these platforms, they are really a pain. These enemies can also deal a lot of damage. I have to get hit by that mushroom to make these platforms appear. This whole level is nonsense in terms of platforms. It's like some of them you have to get hit by enemies to make them appear. Others you have to kill enemies. Then on other ones you just have to jump blindly to certain places. I love the sound effect of when you get hit. It feels like the game is mocking you. Oh, come on. I need to be careful because I'm really low on health. I mean, lives are not the issue in this game. Overall, this game is... I mean, the main issue, if you game over, it resets your point counter. No, I wanted that, but that's alright. I have no idea how many points I have because I had to come back and I messed up really badly. Oh, and since I'm doing commentary, I couldn't count properly, so hopefully we won't have to replay this whole stage again. But that's the fun of this game. It's like you complete a level casually and you're just crossing your finger that you'll be able to make it through. So sometimes you have to use items to get across like this. I messed that up, but it's such a pain to do it. It happens all of the time. Okay, let's damage boost. That's alright. We're going to bounce a few times. Bounce on this. Let's collect this book. The books are used to cast spells, and those are super useful at the end of the game. So yeah, killing that enemy makes all of this stuff appear. I just need the stars. Here, that platform is supposed to go all the way to the right. Most of the time it doesn't, but today it decided that it will. Again, here you're supposed to have a platform appear, but sometimes it doesn't. Get away from me! Okay, sometimes this head goes all the way up and sometimes doesn't want to. Okay, in terms of health, this is really bad. I'm really low on my health. Today, this platform decided to go down. I need to make sure not to die. I'll take a death in the right screen. On the next screen right away. Final screen! 15 minutes, this run is terrible. But this is Fantasia for you. It's like, when you don't reset, you have no idea what can happen. Like... Oh, I made it through. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, we're going to have a health refill right here. And then we need to be super careful and watch out. There's the section that makes the less sense in this whole game coming up. Okay, I already took some damage. That's not great. Alright, this whole section, there are platforms in the dark. What are the platforms? I don't know. It's like, here you go. This is Fantasia for you. You can actually fall if you're not in the right spot. That enemy... Alright, the RNG today really decided to mess up with me. I'm probably going to take a death at some point. Come on. Okay, we are reaching the end. I need to be careful not to die. Alright, this is the end. We need to get rid of all of these guys. Okay, when you walk to the right, the enemy pops right on top of you. Yeah, these are actual invisible platform. I need that witch to go to the left, because once I kill her, an enemy is going to spawn on top of me. I need to get rid of all the enemies to be able to move on. Like, yeah, this guy, you can't avoid it. You have to land on it and take damage. And here we go, we made it through! That's time, 17 minutes. It's a terrible run, but I think it showcased the game perfectly. So yeah, when things go right, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, first we need to make sure that Mickey goes to the right. All right, Mickey goes to the right, we have enough points. Here you go, this is the final screen. I'm tired. I like this game. I really enjoyed it, but it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking because the RNG, the enemies are so random. You just have to adapt all of the time, and to get a PB, you just have to hope for so many good things to happen. It's really, really terrible. And yeah, I'll be back right away with James Bond: The Duel for the Genesis as well. Jungle Storm, you can take over for the transition.